segment should force your spine to contract. So from this position, if I go here, you have form closure. You're putting yourself in a position that is stable, as opposed to developing the musculature that forces your spine to be stable, which would be force closure. So now you understand elbow placement, bouncing off the bottom. So there's a huge difference between the two. Are we teaching the body how to produce force to receive stress, versus are we just putting you in an optimal position to receive stress? It's only important because once you take it out to the field, the tools that you gave your athlete is the exact biomechanical vocabulary that you're giving them to address problems. So if they don't change directions correctly, if their knees pitch forward, if their shoulders buckle, if their spine buckles, that's what's going to happen in the weight room, that's what's going to happen on the field. And so now all of a sudden it puts a significantly increased sense of urgency in the way that we coach this. Again, I'm going to say it one more time because this is going to get misconstrued. What we're doing is not wrong. If you want to open their hips up and drop them down into a deeper squat, awesome. If you want to go elbows higher platform so you have some reason that they need to lift heavier weights, awesome, fantastic. But understand, positive or negative, the consequences of your actions. Understand that. And that's a very, very serious thing that you need to understand. If somebody, like for me, I know what navicular drop is. Navicular drop is tibial torsion, the rolling in of this femur with the foot staying flat. That's what tibial torsion is, aka navicular drop. Now if I watch somebody do it, if I have one of my athletes who comes to me and I see him do it and I don't correct that and they tear their ACL, who is responsible for that? Does the athlete know? How many of you guys have navicular drop? There's 4 of you guys need to raise your hands. Okay, so all of a sudden you run into a situation where some of you guys don't even know it. 2 people raise their hands, there's a couple of you guys that do. So some of you guys don't even know it. So understand, awesome, I can get you down into a lower squat. Awesome, I can get you to PR. But awesome, you're sitting right next to me on the bench because your ACL is torn. So understand that. This is a very serious thing. We're not just talking about personal training and crossfitting here. I'm not against any of it, but now you're taking somebody's well-being, their life, their future in your hands. Nobody cares what a frame time is because we're talking about a college scholarship. We're talking about somebody who potentially has all the tools in the world. Next thing you know, we're worried about PRs and they tear their ACL. What do you think happens to those college offers? Yeah, gone. Awesome. But hey, you got a heavier back squat. You clean more. Good job. Hang out with me. Maybe you can coach right next to me because you're a good athlete. So just keep in mind, I want you to understand there's a bigger picture here than just setting weight room records.